All episodes of the Terrible Gamers podcast contain subject matter and language that some audiences may find offensive. The opinions expressed during the podcast are conversational in nature and expressed only for comedic purposes. We are not licensed by any game company, we just enjoy playing games. Not all the facts will be correct, but we will attempt to be as accurate as possible. By listening to this podcast, you understand that it is solely for entertainment purposes. Listener discretion is advised.
You know I don't play video games no more. Tiny bit of video game. I guess I still play fucking video games. Yeah!
Hello, welcome to Terrible Gamers, a podcast for anyone that has ever played a video game, loves video games, or is terrible at video games. The only retro video game podcast in Brantwood, Indiana. I am your host, Kevin Smith, and with me, as always, moving forward, is my cousin-in-law, my video game opponent, and good friend, Kyle Ellis. Welcome, Kyle.
Thank you very much. I think I should have asked what the name of the podcast is before I sat down.
Yeah, terrible gamers, because, you know.
That applies. It works.
Yeah, we're not that good, so. All right, so this is technically the second episode. So what I want to do is I want to start off by asking you, my original plan was to just go through the oldest game that I could find and then play that and just move up from there. But I think what I want to do is I want to start off with asking you, like, what are some of your favorite retro games?
Well, see, so the question there is what's retro? Like, how far back is retro? Because, like, I played Atari, but that's not, like, my go-to, like, early memories of games. Like, when I had my Nintendo, or my Super Nintendo, more accurately, is kind of where my head goes.
I guess it's up to the person that's answering the question.
Well, I mean, like, I played, like, Pitfall and stuff I played that on Super Nintendo, too, and there was, like, a secret way to get to the original Pitfall in that game, which was also a fun thing to do.
See, I see that's something I've never known about that with Pitfall. I don't think I've ever actually played it for the Super Nintendo because I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. So, all right. So, like, I mean, what do you consider retro? Atari?
I think the Atari is the retro.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's it. And then the only things I ever played on that were Pitfall and Pong.
Pong sucks.
Throwing shade already.
So my wife is not joining us, but she's here in our live studio audience here, I guess you could say, and she just said "wow" when I said Pong sucks. So I should just put out the little caution that we may use some choice words here, even though sucks is not a choice word.
Well, the funny thing is,
Pong fucking sucks. How about that? So,
like I said, like, my big thing was a Super Nintendo. But actually, when I played Nintendo, that would have been at your house more often. Like the the regular Nintendo, with the Trivial Pursuit game with the shoe. What was that?
Anticipation.
Yeah.
Calamitous, the Snoopy one.
Yep, with the pies.
Oh, Snoopy's I have that here too.
It was like Olympics.
The silly Snoopy Silly Sports Spectacular or something. Yeah, here it is. There it is. I got it. Snoopy Silly Sports Spectacular. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
like, those are games I played at their house.
Vegas Dream, Yoshi, Super Mario's 3, California Games.
Yeah, Super Mario 3 for sure.
Oh, do you remember California Games? Or was it California Dreams?
California Games.
Skating and it fell over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's California Games. Yeah.
I forgot about that game.
Where the girl falls over all the time, yeah. So.
Well, because you'd hit a pothole or whatever.
Or crack in the
or crack, because you had to just jump.
So this game that just came up on the screen, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, that's one game that I actually had growing up on the regular Nintendo, on the original Nintendo, but I don't know where it's at, so I can't find it anywhere, which is really sucks because I'm
in New York.
I'm gonna have to.
This like bunch of previews flying by. What is this?
The one that's on the screen right now is Super Nintendo.
It's just, and these are just games available on a emulator, or
okay. the RetroPie.
Oh,
correct.
Okay.
So, but I do have a vast collection of retro games. Have you ever played Double Dare? This game was awesome. and it was a game where you it was like the show. You know, you had like your question and
Random
answer. You start
challenges,
off with the challenge, and the challenges were not easy. And if you were good enough to actually make it to the obstacle course was ridiculously hard. I don't think I've ever got past like the 3rd obstacle out of 8, and it just sucked. So, but we have a few other games in here. Tetris, of course, super regular original Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah, Tetris is retro. Playing on the Game Boy, playing Tetris,
Absolutely.
hours and hours. Yeah, you remember Game Boy?
Anticipation, there it is. Palamedes.
Palamedes was the dice game.
Yeah.
Dude, we might need to play Anticipation. If your Nintendo works.
Yes, it does. We will definitely do that. Maybe not right this second. So
After this word from our sponsor.
yeah, right. Yeah, I don't have sponsors yet. Maybe someday.
Sponsored by Christian Dicker,
Yeah.
the Chargers kicker.
So we just had our fantasy football draft tonight, and there's a guy that we just found, a kicker's name. His last name is Dicker.
Dicker the
So
kicker.
he is now Dicker the kicker. So I'm sure that's very original. I'm
No-
sure
none of
we're
us-
not the only ones that came up with that one.
None of us here drafted him.
No, but he was on Carol's list for a minute there, and then, you know,
Don't be a hater.
yeah. So, all right. So, let me ask you this: what system are you wanting to try out here? I mean, you have your pick,
Let's go Nintendo.
okay? I'll let you scroll through.
Okay.
So, I mean, you have your choice. So it looks like he's firing up the classic Super Mario Bros.
Oh, was that it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought I was going to like a
That's all
list.
right. That's all right.
No, I'm going back.
All right. So if you want to go back, let me do this. I think it's that. That is not it. Okay. Try it again. Hit the home button. Let me see it.
I thought I was accessing a list. That
There it is. Okay. So it's home and start.
So you just.
So you just
I'm
scroll
just
up and
scrolling?
down. Yeah, up and down.
Oh, it's on the right. I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it now.
It's all alphabetical. So
Definitely not glove ball.
yeah, don't do glove ball. Oh, you went to the right, so I think you
Oh, I'm
went
on
back to
Super
Super Nintendo. So if you go to, there you go.
There we go. SuperJeopardy.com.
I think it automatically always starts off on Super Mario Brothers.
There's 3. Well, yeah, I mean, it's.
Super Mario Brothers 2. Do you know what the original name of Super Mario Brothers 2 is?
No.
If I'm not mistaken, in Japan, now I'll look it up on the computer here. We get all of our information from the always trusty Wikipedia,
Yeah, never.
because
Tailspin.
we're not looking
Ooh, it's so
for
tempting.
the
Oh,
there it is.
no.
Doki Doki Panic.
It
That's
has
what
got to be Tecmo Bowl.
But there was different versions of Tecmo Bowl. There's the regular Tecmo Bowl, or there's the Super Tecmo Bowl.
Super Tecmo Bowl.
So Super Tecmo Bowl
Mm-hmm.
is the one with the, and I think I have that one down here too. Yeah, I have, no, Tecmo Super Bowl. There it is. That's the one. So Tecmo Super Bowl is the one with the actual NFL teams. If you do Tecmo Bowl, that's just regular Tecmo Bowl with just fake name, fake play teams or whatever.
Let's see. So I just scrolled through the Turtles games. These, I mean, look like the one on my Switch right now. Like left to right scrolling.
Yes.
Kicking
Well,
ass.
they just came out with that on the Switch not too long ago. The remakes.
Well, I don't have the Cowabunga one or whatever. I have the Shredder's Revenge.
Classic Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris for sure.
Oh, how about Thomas the Tank, huh?
I'm looking through here. I'm probably gonna go back to.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers 2 was originally Doki Doki Panic, which was a game that came out in 1987 for the Famicom, which is the Japanese Nintendo.
Mm,
And then, of course, its successor was the
Top
Super Famicom.
definitely played some Top Gun back in the day.
Were you ever able to land in Top Gun? Because that's one of the hardest things to do on the regular Nintendo,
I don't know.
is to land the ship,
Land on the aircraft carrier.
land on the aircraft carrier.
I don't know that I was able.
Not
to.
too many people were able to do that.
I'm guessing
More on Super Mario Brothers 2. I'm pretty sure it was based off of a dream too. So it's actually dream. The whole entire game is Mario dreaming. Like, okay, so when you besides like anticipation, like what you were talking about with Carol about the games that you played on the original Nintendo, what are some other games that really just kind of popped out in your head that you like? Like mine was Double Dare. I played Double Dare all the time. Double Dare and
King of the Ring. I definitely played this game
on the original Nintendo.
I might be thinking of a Super Nintendo version.
I would say because I have that for the Sega Genesis too, which I had Royal Rumble. That's what I'm thinking of. They had two that came out on the Sega Genesis as well as the Super Nintendo.
Wayne's World.
Never played Wayne's World.
Never ever played that.
Did you ever play American Gladiators?
Yes.
On the original Nintendo or Super Nintendo?
That is a good question. I definitely played Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I definitely played this game.
What about Paperboy?
Paperboy's a good one too.
We played Paperboy a lot.
Like I'm listening to the music right now.
We have the manual for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so you must have had it at one point.
You definitely have this game.
I don't know where it's at. Because, I mean, we have your...
Because I remember driving around
I
your
have
case.
the manual? No.
Who's a manual?
Yeah, who's a manual, Carol? Should we learn about this?
Keep them hidden away.
I think we should play Tecmo Bowl.
You're going to have to play by yourself because I have not figured out this. I mean, I think I could hook up the second controller. I'll just be standing, which is fine, too. We do have this.
For Duck Hunt.
The original Zapper. However, Zapper does not work on LCD TVs.
Oh, that's true.
You need
a box one.
You need a box one. What we need is the one that's in your basement, in your mom's house, the big old one. Yeah, the one in the laundry room. You can play Tecmo Bowl if you want. Yeah, did you ever play 10-Yard Fight?
Nope.
That's a good one.
There's so many games on here. Wait, so what were we gonna do 2-player?
Can you do Tecmo Bowl 2-player?
You just said you couldn't.
I mean, I could try it. I haven't hooked it up yet.
No, I'm saying like, what were you planning on? Like, we were just gonna take turns.
Yeah,
we're gonna take turns. Then let's do Top Gun.
Yeah, dude, that's fine.
Let me just go all the way back. Oh, there's 10-Yard Fight.
10-Yard Fight. Well, I'll show you what it's like. It's really fun, but it also just really sucks.
The dichotomy of gaming.
Yes. Or I'm just really bad. I might just be a terrible gamer,
All right,
Kyle.
here we go. Top Gun.
See if we can get that. Maybe I can get the sound of it playing off of here.
8-bit.
There it is. Yes. Oh yeah.
I have the soundtrack in my car.
Oh yeah. You don't need the soundtrack when you got this.
We got 8-bit Kenny Loggins right here.
That's right.
Some Righteous Brothers in here too.
All right.
Well,
So I'll kind of talk through it while you're
Good
playing there.
Good old days when you skipped a tutorial.
Yep. No tutorial. You just get right into the mission. Immediately tells them to take off. You have no idea how to play it. I would use the D-pad on there because that's more.
It's just doing. It's on its own. Okay.
I think you might have to use the D-pad. Or can you use the joystick?
I'm doing nothing.
You're shooting something.
I did nothing.
But you're winning, so good job.
Hit A and B. There we go. Okay, now we're in the game.
What did I do?
I don't know. I don't think you hit the start button quick enough.
Oh yeah, mission.
All right, mission 1. Training. Oh, there's training. Okay, training for the next mission. So you get to pick your missile type. The hound, the wolf, or the tiger. Tiger. Obviously. You gotta use the D-pad. Not working. Guess we'll...
Technical difficulties here, folks.
Let me, Yep, that happened.
Or they're just living up to the name of this show.
Yep, we
Terrible
might
gamer.
be. Bye, Carol.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks for playing.
Aw.
Okay, let's do this. Let's.
We're doing the stuff on the things.
Drives me nuts is like, it did work. Major technical difficulties. We really live up to our name here. Why would it work here? Unless it just it's Top Gun. And Top Gun just sucks. Try it again. Try it one more time. You can always do it on the arcade too. Okay. Here we go. Look at that engine. It was fighter. Was that F-16, right?
It was the Nintendo that was 8-bit, right? And then Super Nintendo was
Yep.
16, and then
Sega was 16. Sega and Super Nintendo competed.
and then the
against
ends. Was there wasn't a 32? It went straight to 64-bit
it.
for N64.
Yeah. Okay, it says take off, but it doesn't give you any direction.
Did you pick a loadout?
I just hit start. I didn't do anything either. It's just going very fast.
Alright, auto takeoff.
Ready? Oh, maybe it is auto takeoff. Okay, so A's shooting. Okay, it is working. So you gotta just use the directional pad. I think what it was, you know, you might have had to use select to go to the to pick whatever it was. Is B must be the missile. You got two fighters coming up behind you. Oh, you got one. There you go. Nice, two.
I don't know. I have no control over my speed.
Yep, here comes another one. I was gonna say hit up or down, but I guess that wouldn't matter because your up and down goes literally up and down. I'm coming back at you. Uh-oh. Now,
I had a guy on my tail,
do
but
you
he's gone.
think you play as Maverick in this game, or
Probably not.
like what do you think your call sign is? I mean, it's definitely not Iceman.
Thanks. These guys. It's definitely me versus the world right now.
So basically what we're seeing is we're in the pseudo cockpit here. Right? I know that's what she said. You're above the clouds, but then you also have clouds coming at you. And then you're trying to dodge. It's hard to explain. Like you're trying to dodge the planes that are coming at you, but then you also have planes coming over you. And you're basically just trying to shoot them
And
down.
a little heads-up display with a radar on it, like just a grid.
And you see like a little blip. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, I got shot down.
That was a missile right to your face.
Yeah, so I had successfully dodged other missiles. I think I could have shot that missile had I had better reaction on it. I have no control over my speed.
Coming right up behind you here. Interesting. It's been my cousin had this game, and I never actually, like, it wasn't a game that I played all the time, but it was one of those games where, like, I always wanted to play more. Oh,
I launched a missile.
Yes, you did. That was a miss. Oh, I do see a fuel gauge though, and your fuel gauge is running pretty low. So I wonder if that has something to do with the mission too. Oh, nope. I gotta imagine that, like, when this
Landing
all right, here we go.
sequence.
Here's the landing. Let's see if you can stick the landing. 2 landing sequences.
So it's diving
Yep.
altitude.
Automatically drops you down. The speed stays the same at 511 miles an hour, which I feel like that's pretty fast for landing. Right. Speed down. How do you do speed down?
I'm guessing just throw my nose up.
Left. Right. Left. Speed down. Speed down.
Man, I'm slowing down. Just
Right. Left.
it's just like a
It's just
A
fucking
very
with you.
blue boat in a very
Yeah.
blue ocean. It's gonna
With-
tell me speed up
with
now.
some
but
light. Yep. There it is. Speed up.
There's a speed up.
Speed up. Speed up. Oh, speed's going down big time. All right. So how do you do your speed up then? Like, hit A or something. Like, I mean, what if you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, A got me.
And boom.
Sploosh.
Right into the
Yeah,
water.
A was to thrust.
So I wonder if B was the brake then. So I mean, I'm assuming that every mission after that
they
destroying
push you on to
enemy-
mission 2, even though I
Yeah,
definitely
right,
died in
you
the
definitely
water.
died on that one. So, all right. So that was interesting. Oh, this was a good. Did you ever play this
I
game?
almost put on Tiny Toons.
All right, we're gonna play this. Let's. Oops, I hope I didn't do that. We're gonna play Tiny Toon Adventures. This was a game that I had growing up, and I loved this thing. I used to play this for
I'm
hours.
guessing this is just standard left to right jumping on stuff.
Yeah,
kinda?
it's just your typical platformer, and you get to pick. Oh, I forget these guys' names.
Daffy.
Was this Daffy?
And yeah, it's Daffy Duck. Plucky Duck.
Plucky?
Because, right, Daffy is the normal.
Yeah. And then the Tasmanian Devil's Kid, and then
Which was Max?
maybe it was Max. Yeah. And
No, because Max was Maximilian, whatever. What
who was
was
the cat? The cat was Sylvester? No.
Oh, that's a normal name.
Yeah, it was Sylvester's kid. Though. All right, let's
what was
do
the damn?
Let's do the duck.
What was the Devil's?
Let's see if it has a name. And of course not.
You're playing as Buster.
And you're playing as Buster anyway. So
But it definitely has.
So picking that did nothing, essentially, right? Is that what we're coming up with?
No, because it put him in the middle of the screen. Like maybe that's who you're saving. You probably wanted to jump
Oh,
on that.
maybe. You know what this game always reminded me of is it kind of has like a Super Mario Brothers 3 feel. Because like, oh god, you get two hits and you're dead. I think you have to get that heart though. If you don't get that heart, it might just be one. That's probably why I never did well in this game.
You know, see if you get hit and the heart goes away, then
Yeah.
guessing you can jump on that guy's head though.
I was gonna try it, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna die if I do. I remember. I forgot about that guy. Oh, okay. So if you hit the balloon, so you basically get a partner for each level.
But I mean, you died.
So but I hit the balloon and it gave me like this like little bouncy ball, and I collected a bouncy ball, and that bouncy ball caused me to change characters. And dope. I remember that one. This guy. Dope. A little dodo bird. All right. So the other thing that our listeners want to hear, are no listeners, right? Is what we're drinking, because that's an important part of this too. Oh, you can speed.
I just kept it easy with the.
Oh, that stinks. Here, you want to try this level?
With the Coors Light today.
Coors Light. We were drinking
Yeah, we did
18th
have-
Street earlier. So B, if you hold down B, it's
Little learning curve here.
that's all right. And of course,
Game over.
Oh, yeah, just continue. 18th Street Brewery earlier with the what were we drinking? Oh, here comes the Reaper.
Yeah, here comes Reaper.
Some good stuff. And again, I love what I love about like your retro games is that they give you no instructions. So if you just put the game in, oh yeah, it does work. Oh, if
And
you
the
put,
heart is gone, yeah.
now what's the point of the carrots? Are they just like coins? Like
Yeah.
you get so many carrots?
It's counting them up.
Okay. Yeah, I always see it there. So yeah, so this balloon will pop, you get that bouncy ball and it switches characters. I'm assuming that each character
Yeah.
he has a flight, so he can fly. So if you want to switch back to Buster, he's just your Mario. So Buster would be your Mario, Plucky would be your Princess Peach, I guess. Princess Peach had the flying
Yeah,
power.
the dress that. But he's gotta have some sort of bonus, don't you
Well,
think?
Mario doesn't have a bonus, so he might not. And there's the end of the first level again. But it does. Do you remember? I think it's World 2 or 3 on Super Mario Brothers 3. On the first level, on the first world, level 2 or 3. This almost looks like the land that he's at, like with all these hills and everything. It gives me a lot of like Super Mario Brothers 3 vibes. That's where I got messed up there. He might actually be a good thing to have here on this one. I almost want to wonder if I can look it up here. Super Mario.
No, you son of a bitch.
3 World 1.
There we got the flute or the clarinet or whatever.
Yeah.
What are these pink stinkers?
Pink stinkers.
These like little. They're not turtles.
Here's a picture of what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
That's
Super Mario.
Yeah, Super Mario 3. It just gives me that vibe, like just the way it is. Hampton, that's the big guy. Collect as many carrots as possible.
You will get an extra player if you collect 30 carrots.
How many carrots do you have?
Yeah, that's 79. I got 2.
Alright, so now we got 3 lives. Little diving into first play there. Unnecessary. Or he just slides in there. Oh, can you make it? Is there like a... No.
Yeah. Whoa, you know what? You know what?
And there's no checkpoint, I bet, too, so you have to probably go back all the way. Yep. Oh, that was always like the worst thing about these. Like even Super Mario Brothers 1, once you got so far into the level, it would like give you like a pseudo checkpoint kind of thing. Oh, you can fly for a while. That actually probably helps you. Oh, you can go down. Yep, get alive. Got 38. Can't just skip it like in games where they just let you. You gotta read everything. How many carrots do you have? Do you think he's gonna do the slide? Yep. Like just unnecessary. Why are we sliding?
Just because.
Oh, was that the same spot?
Nope, I made it farther last time. You're up, dude.
All right. We'll try to finish this level and then we'll go to the next one. All right, wait. How do you?
We just keep tapping A.
Oh, so you got to tap it. Okay. I was trying to hold it down and see if I could Oh. Nope. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna stop at the.
Yeah, you don't have 30 carrots for another dude.
Nope. Okay. I don't want to.
There is a timer though, and there's also something about collecting keys, which we have not seen a key at all. We're only on 1.1.
Oh, jeez.
That's where I died.
Okay, yeah,
that
yeah.
guy pauses.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's a
remember this
big
guy. This
dog.
guy's. Oh,
Fucked you up.
I forgot about that guy. I do remember him. All right, let's try something else.
Let's kick it up to Super Nintendo.
All right, we can do that, or we can go back in time, go to Atari.
Like I was very tempted to throw in Tecmo Bowl, but I feel like it would just anger me. Unless I had the Raiders with Bo Jackson.
Okay, so you had Super Nintendo growing up.
Yes, I did.
I did not.
Okay.
So enlighten me with some of your favorite games from the system.
Well, I think that's what. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's when Madden started. Was
believe so.
Super Nintendo era.
Well, I mean, okay, so the one I stopped on here was ABC Monday Night Football.
Never played it.
I didn't either, obviously. But they have Gatorade. It's sponsored by Gatorade. See that? Big advertisement right smack dab on the 50-yard line. So that's pretty cool. Horror Monsters. Madden. Let's check out Madden. How bad was Madden back then? That's usually the game we end up playing, but
like, yeah,
Xbox.
It'll be very. That's what I'm saying. It'll be very different than what we're used to. But like, I played, obviously Mario.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, these were good games too. I had this game, but for Sega, the NHL '96.
I had those.
That was one of my favorite.
And I was
games.
never a hockey guy.
So good. NFL Quarterback Club.
Never
that was
played
another
it.
Big one. NCAA football. The Final Four basketball.
NBA Jam
Oh yeah, NBA
was,
Jam was
definitely
great.
something I played. There it is.
There it is.
I could probably play some NBA Jam.
NBA Jam, NBA Hang
He's
Time
heating
too.
up.
Hang Time it basically was NBA Jam. But I don't understand what I guess I never really understood what the difference was between Hang Time and Jam. But I mean they're essentially the same thing.
I mean, they're definitely similar.
And then there was the tournament edition, which was just
An updated roster.
yeah, basically. NBA Give and Go. All right, let's see it's Madden. That's what we were looking for, just to see what it looked like. Miss Pac-Man looking super slow.
I thought you were going to say something else. Looking super fine.
She's looking.
But yeah, definitely Mortal Kombat. So the funny thing about Mortal Kombat for me is, my brother was in a play in high school of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat when this came out.
So was my brother.
So when I think of Mortal Kombat, in my head it's like, go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say, finish him. Like, it is just mashed up in my head together.
That's great. Global Gladiators. What is this? Oh, that is not what I was thinking.
It looks like a...
Well, okay, what is this?
Is that the Michael Jordan game?
Yes, Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. Is this supposed to be Chicago? Because this is just like a creepy.
It looks like a
cruise
sunken
ship.
pirate ship.
What the hell is it? This is almost as bad as Shaq Fu. Did you ever play that game, Shaq Fu? I played that on the Genesis. Man, that game was so bad. They always say E.T. is the worst game ever made, but I don't know. Shaq Fu's up there, man. All right, we're getting.
Never got into Mega Man.
I played it a few times.
The
and
Mask.
Never really could get into it. Mario's Time Machine. Mario Paint.
Yeah,
That's where you
definitely
actually had
remember
the
that one.
mouse. There's
Madden 98.
Madden. Let's see what the first Madden is. It's on there. 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 94.
94.
I have a feeling there was probably one before.
So does that mean this year's the 30th Madden?
Yeah, it might be.
Or would it be next year?
Was it?
Because this would be Madden 23, wouldn't it?
No, this would be Madden 24.
Do they count them as the year it ends or the year it starts?
I don't know.
Oh, what's
I would say at year it ends. Because I have Madden 23.
What's the most current version of Madden? Yeah, Madden 24 launches last month. So this is the 30th year. I wonder.
You usually beat me in Madden, so I'm going to let you take over on this one.
EA Sports. It's in the game. Same voice, 30 years later.
Is this GoldenEye?
All
right, so the guy that- Oh, he's actually talking. Hi, everybody, welcome to John Madden Football. He's still talking.
That's Harry Carey.
Wait, yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Harry Carey. John Madden Football.
Designed and adapted by Michael Kasaka.
Quarterback Razzle
Happy Keller and Visual Concepts. Can you really not switch? Hit the plus sign. That's
Hit the
stuff.
plus.
There it is. Okay. I was gonna say, do we have to go through the credits?
Bills Cowboys, because that was the Super Bowl the year before.
Yeah. Entire
I'll
season.
go ahead and
we
do an
definitely-
entire season.
Ooh,
yeah.
sudden death. I don't know what that means.
I'm
Maybe
guessing it's the first.
93 playoffs, Raiders and Steelers. You know, I'm all about that. And it was the Los Angeles Raiders at that time. It wasn't even the Oakland Raiders. Now, of course, they are the Vegas Raiders. Was there just like a Super Bowl? No.
I think it's just random.
I'm curious about this sudden death. Is it like first
Probably
to score?
first score.
That's pretty cool. That's like a quick and easy way to
All-time
Bears. Okay.
versus.
All right, who would be like the worst team in '93? The Houston Oilers, Detroit Lions. They were always bad. Browns, of course. Bengals.
It's definitely gonna be any of those
Yeah, I
teams.
would not go against any of those teams. The
Colts
8
weren't anything in the 90s.
Nah, they suck.
Press start. All-time Bears.
Who was it? Harbaugh? Oh wait, hold on, wait. Oh shit.
Oh.
I'll be the Colts. All right, let's see if it's.
Well, do you want to pick a better team?
No, I'm good. It doesn't matter.
So we're doing an all-time Bears.
baby.
All-time Bears average quarterback
Oh my gosh.
I picked-
running back is definitely
is Walter Payton. Yeah,
So who would be the quarterback? Jim McMahon? I mean, that is an average
might be.
quarterback. I mean,
he might be the all-time
at that,
best
at that
this
point.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Since who we had better since
Jay Cutler.
Rex Grossman. Yeah, Jay Cutler was good, but he was
Jay
such
Cutler
a
was
douche.
the best quarterback in
Wide
Bears history.
receivers average, offensive line is good.
Defensive line.
It's going to be the defense that's going to be destroying
no,
things.
your linebackers.
It's Singletary.
Singletary. What was Butkus? Was he a linebacker?
He might be on there.
Or was he in the defense line? Secondary is good.
It's just hilarious that this is the
Wait,
all-time.
I got you in punter though.
all-time team, and the best we can do for most categories is
I
average.
should have been the all-time Steelers. We should have backed out, and
I told you.
I know. I wonder what those.
Good old coin flip here. You called heads.
I didn't even do anything.
I'm going to. How long are we playing?
We're just gonna. I mean, it's sudden death, right?
Oh, good point. I forgot about that.
I don't even know what I chose, but I don't think it matters. Ooh, graphics are amazing.
This is like watching a real game.
All right. Oh, apparently I already called an audible. Okay,
Kick is off.
Looked like a good kick, all the way down to the goal line. All right, let me just.
Dale Sayers here. I'm trying
Okay,
to,
so I have numbers on my controller, so I'm gonna say B is switch players and Y, yeah, Y is the. The Y is tackle, I should say.
definitely didn't want an audible. But I did.
Oh, behind the line, loss
Loss
of
of
7.
seven.
Who's number 87? Who would that have been? Would that be Dick? No, Ditko's 89. Ditko was a tight end because that's number 11.
Throw the ball, dude. What are you doing?
Dude, I have no idea how this. Oh, that's right. It's not college. All right, so minus 11 so far.
I'm assuming.
3rd and 21.
How do you fall asleep on the couch?
That's fine.
Like, I'm assuming.
Oh, can I get the safety?
He won't throw the ball.
Uh-oh. Could you get... Oh, my gosh, you're going to get the first down. No way, just by running it. Oh, my God, gaining 26. Quarterback.
He hit the
Oh my
hit
gosh,
stick.
They brought out the cart. There's a cart for the injured
My
player.
all-time quarterback is out.
Who's that leave you with now?
But like, seriously, how do I throw the damn ball?
I have no idea.
Like, I'm assuming it's the routes listed. Maybe I have to like double tap.
So I had, for the Sega, I had Joe Montana football. Oh, he caught it. Passed to 87 for a gain of 20.
that takes way too much time. So I gotta hike the ball, hit the pass button, look at the screens. Nope. Shit.
Oh my gosh. There's
Walter Payton. Sweetness
Yeah.
just dusts
That is
the entire
that's
squad.
let me just be clear on this. That's white Walter Payton, by the way.
Holy shit. He was so fast. And
That's it.
That's the
Sudden
game,
death.
folks.
Sudden death.
Thanks for coming to Walter Payton.
That's how you
touches the ball once and catches the golden snip.
If it wasn't for anything other than pride out there today, as the Chicago Bears beat the Colts 6-0. Now I'm gonna wash it down with a ice cold Miller Lite.
That was insane. How
that was the worst.
dead to rights in the backfield and just runs around everybody.
I had you on a 3rd and 21, and you get a gain of 26.
Who would be a Bears quarterback number 11?
Sid Luckman? I mean, that was a Bears quarterback, right? I don't know. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not up on my Bears history.
Okay, Justin Fields comes up. Obviously, it ain't Justin
Well, yeah.
Fields.
You'd have to put like Madden 94. Well, here, let's see. Is there a way
The
to
roster.
Like, is there a way to see the
Madden
roster?
94 all-time Bears QB.
I mean, the fact that it's not Jim McMahon, like it's got to be like a Sid Luckman or something like that. Oh my gosh, this is just. Oh, they do champion playoffs. I'm guessing that's Super Bowl. Is Super Bowl a registered name that they maybe couldn't get?
I'm not gonna waste more time looking into it.
No, I don't. That's all I can think about is it would be.
It just says championship.
Yeah. I just want to do the comparison real quick of the all-time Steelers versus the all-time Bears. Just to
the ratings?
see, yeah. So quarterback definitely at this point.
You think it's
It's
Bradshaw?
Terry Bradshaw, 100%. Running backs would be at this point Franco Harris, 94. We had Jerome Bettis didn't even come into the league until
Right.
95 or 94, I guess. Wide receivers, we have the edge because of Lynn Swan, John
Actual
Stallworth.
wide receivers?
Yeah. Offensive line, okay, I could see that. They had some, legendary guys. Defensive line. I feel like that would be pretty. See, now this is where I think the Bears had some great linebackers, but you're talking about Jack Ham.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough. But it's an all-time team. There's every team should be
excellent.
right.
Yeah, right.
Everything should be excellent on every team.
Here's the thing: It's not even every team's all-time team. It's only like a handful. It's the Bears, the Steelers, the
Right. Ones that were great when they
yeah.
made the game.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this would have been a good matchup too. So, but I don't know. It just the graphics just compared to like what we're used
Yeah.
to. It's just insane. I will say each year it looks like it does get a little bit better. I mean, this one there's like actually. Oh, I thought there were
Motion and
shadows,
stuff, yeah.
But there's like, it looks a little bit different. See, Madden 97, there's like more definition on the players. Madden 98,
I mean, there's not gonna be much difference.
no.
There's nothing you can do
True.
back then. But like, I'm thinking of like other games I played, like Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden. Is it Gaiden or Gaiden? Ninja Gaiden.
Gaiden. Well, you know what I'm saying.
yeah, no,
But
I know.
I don't know
I'm just-
which one it officially is.
I
Correct.
have no idea. Like, it's just. But they had that on original Nintendo.
Correct, but I never played it until
Yeah.
later.
I bet you these Mickey games apparently were pretty cool too. So.
Power Rangers.
Yes, I do remember playing the Power Rangers game. So, the Super Nintendo version had like it was scrolling like this, like
Oh
a
yeah, I see it.
platformer.
And it's Kimberly kicking ass.
So all I remember, because my friend had it, and all I remember was the fighting edition. So I'm thinking that I must have thought that he had Power Rangers, but it was actually just
This like,
the fighting edition one.
which is basically just Mortal Kombat with
Yeah.
power with Zords.
Okay, so did you thinking of Double Dare? How we were talking about that earlier for a regular Nintendo. Did you ever play Global Guts or
Nope.
Guts on here on
Nope.
Super Nintendo?
Never once.
That game, that might be something where we play it on a different episode. But that game, I tried playing that and it looks really cool.
The thing about like these are systems that existed before I was old enough to like really go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So most of the Super Nintendo stuff was just me. Like playing with
Yep.
family. Once I got to the N64, Then I'm going over to friends' houses, playing NFL Blitz, games that I didn't own.
Yes.
That's when I played Royal Rumble.
We do have a small selection on here.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye was absolutely classic.
Which, basically just turned into playing Halo when I was older.
Yes.
It's the same exact thing. You're playing multiplayer, kill people.
Mario Kart, although
Mario Kart.
we never really played Mario Kart. Ours was GoldenEye. Not GoldenEye. I'm sorry. I just heard the music. GoldenEye. Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay.
We played, so our big thing with N64 was we played Mario parties. We played Diddy Kong Racing and the WWF games.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 2000, WCW, NWO versus whatever it was, WCW versus NWO, WCW World Tour, WWF Mayhem.
See how much better Madden looks on
yeah,
N64
Madden looked
too.
amazing back then. So now these are not games that we'd be able to play. These are just the
Previews,
preview video things. But I do have some of these games upstairs. Like look at the soccer game. Like the detail that I don't know if you saw
the change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the earlier one.
Insane.
There was a game called Wipeout on the PlayStation.
Oh, I might actually have that one. Wipeout was awesome.
It was just a racing game. It
yep.
wasn't like the show on ABC. It was like you played in these it was like Pod Racer.
Yep.
You had these weird little like they look like paper airplanes.
Yep.
Like they're very aerodynamic, and it was just racing.
Yes, that was absolutely.
But I love
that
that
game. Was
game.
awesome. And I'm pretty sure that actually is on here.
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal 2.
Definitely want to play some Twisted Metal
Yes.
because I just watched the show on Peacock.
Oh, how was that? I didn't watch
It's
that
worth
yet.
watching.
Is it?
It is worth watching.
Now, they did make a Tecmo Super Bowl
mhm.
for PlayStation, which was awesome. Oh, this was
Rampage.
I told you about this game like
Forever
a couple
ago.
years ago. This reminded me so much of Doom.
I can see that.
And it's a Star
This is
Wars
Star
game.
Wars, yeah.
Star Wars Dark Forces. It's a game that's strictly just, it looks just like Doom, it plays just like Doom, but it's all Star Wars themed. It's really cool. I did have a chance to play it a few times. Rampage is a good one. This is a different
Yeah, that's
version.
just fun. I think my kids just watched that movie the other day.
That's actually a movie I didn't see yet. Look at the
Yeah, the blood
Mortal
and
Kombat
guts.
4. I think this one does have as Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was, the Mario competitor, and that's actually a lot of fun. I guess. I thought it had Wipeout on there.
Dude, we gotta play some Twisted Metal though.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that on our next episode
When we step up.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we get up to that level.
I
That's
think-
like the Tomb Raiders and things like that I played.
yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll end today's podcast there. But I definitely this was a lot of fun. I definitely want to continue this. This is going to be something that's going to be a lot of fun. So
God, Twisted.
there's Wipeout.
Oh, there's Wipeout.
There it is. So we had the video of it. We just
But don't have the game.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, all right. So for the Terrible Gamers, I'm Kevin Smith. He's Kyle Ellis. Thank you for listening and keep on playing.
Hey, hold on before you quit
Yeah.
that. Is there a way for people to reach out to us?
That's a good question.
We'll have to look into that for the next one.
Yes.
We'll throw that on at the beginning of the next one.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
hey, email us here or
we'll have to set
here's our
something up. Yeah.
Twitter something
Twitter,
or other.
Instagram. Well, it's X now. It's not Twitter.
Oh, fuck that. Whatever.
Yeah, so definitely not on X. So Instagram. Yeah, and again, gotta give a shout out to my guys doing the wrestling podcast, Work the Arm. They gave me a little bit of the inspiration for this. So I always do a shout out for the Southeast Side, Hegwish, Work the Arm podcast. So take a listen. You can find us on, I think it's Podbean. You can find them on Spotify and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. We're going to try to get on there eventually. So, all right. Take care.